Welcome back to Bloomers in the Garden. Linda called the Bloomers in the Garden hotline and asked about Castine Blend Raised Bed Mix by Coast of Maine. She also told us about a project she's trying to launch for kids. Listen to her call.
Hello. You're on radio, WTMR. You just had a product, and I was trying to get the full name. It was something like Castine Organic something. If we're growing like organic vegetables, you said it would be good for that. So you're on WTMR right now. There's something about Castine Organic something. I want to talk to somebody more extensively. I'm a graduate of the Master Gardener program at Penn State University. We are the Children of the Light Mission, 734 North 63rd Street in Philadelphia. And we were teaching children gardening. We do have a large plot, maybe about a half a block long, and we want to use it for a horticulture area to grow organic food. We want to have little classes for children and give some young people a job too. But I'm just trying to get things started and find out what I can do to help get it started. It could be something very, very good for all concerned, particularly the children. So we would like a call back. We are a non-denominational teaching Christian mission in Philadelphia on 63rd Street. Our primary purpose, Christian agenda, is to teach children about gardening, for they are God's tomorrow, and they need to know how to work the good earth and know that food just doesn't come out of the supermarket. So we want to teach them some trades that can help tomorrow when we're all gone, and they need to know how to grow organic vegetables. I'm vegetarian. I want to teach vegetarianism and why it is good. So Linda Johnson, before I leave this earth, I want to make certain that children know the importance of organic gardening and organic food. We also have a program we're doing pertaining to childhood diabetes. All of this fits into that, and children are our focus for this world. And we're trying to get this garden that we have off the ground. We need some funding. We need some help. We want to help the children in the city of Philadelphia and the teenagers that are killing themselves. Children are killing and being killed. But we think we have something to offer them, even if it's 2 or 3 that we might be able to save, and they might be here for the word tomorrow to talk about the importance of children knowing gardening and people knowing gardening. So we want to spike that interest in gardening. But we need a lot of things that you may know where to find them to help the situation. And 3, the name is Linda Johnson. We are the Children of the Light Mission, incorporated in the state of Pennsylvania and also in the state of New Jersey. And we need some help. We want to help the children. They are God's tomorrow. We want to get them down into the seeds and into the earth. And they need to know gardening. God bless you. Thank you for being on WTMR. Bye-bye.
Wow. Oh, what a woman.
Ooh,
I mean,
she's on a mission.
She's nailed it. I mean, getting into the soil so that kids know that that food doesn't come from a grocery store, right, that it's grown and where it comes from. Right. I mean, I contacted Cameron from Coast of Maine and sent her call. If anybody out there wants to participate, wants to volunteer, wants to get in touch with Linda, please call the Bloomers in the Garden hotline and we'll get you connected. That's 609-685-1880. But Okay, we'll get it's Castine Blend
Right.
raised bed mix.
That's what it
It's
is.
for organic gardening.
Right.
We got that out of the way, but that's small in comparison
That's
to
right.
her mission and her vision.
Yeah.
And so, well, you talked to her, right?
I did, yeah. And the first thing that came in my mind, Len, was PHS, Pennsylvania Horticultural Society.
Right.
That they couldn't, they can get involved with them.
Yeah.
And they have a land care program.
Okay.
Which, you identify the plot, and they'll come right out and, help you go through the whole process.
That's
so I
great.
gave her the phone number.
Okay.
And so she's going to contact them, and I'm sure they're going to help her out. I mean, it's a half a block.
Yeah.
it's not like 10 by 14.
No. It's a big area, but like
Yeah,
you
it
said, that's what they do.
Yeah, that's what
That's
they
what
do.
they do.
Yeah.
And starting and there's a connection there because it's the starting the community garden.
Right.
Like you said, that's what they do.
That's what they do.
And that
I'm sure they'll love that whole story too.
the connection with starting with children so
Right.
that they're producing food that they not only they eat themselves. I mean, a lot of times it's like some kids. It's like they just look at it and it's like,
Right.
what the heck is that?
What is it?
You
Yeah.
know, where's that's a tomato? I don't know where it comes from.
That's right.
You
Yeah.
know?
They're probably
or
eating
cucumbers,
right.
or
They're probably eating candy.
yeah. I mean, it's Linda's doing amazing work.
It is. We love that work, and I'm sure she'll get that off the ground. They're very passionate about this.
Not only
tell by
that,
her voice.
she understood the connection between producing food, children,
Right.
guns on the street,
Oh yes.
and
That's
violence on the street.
Right.
And she said if we could save just two or three kids,
That's amazing.
I mean, Linda, God bless you.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it is a big mission, a big idea
Big. Yeah.
that again, if people listening out there, if you want to donate money, you want to support, by going out there and helping. If you have resources that can help, our sponsors, if you guys are out there, listen, just we can connect you. We didn't air the telephone number because I wasn't sure if it was a personal number. We didn't air her telephone number, but we do have it that we can connect you. And again, it's calling the hotline, Bloomers in the Garden hotline, 609-685-1880. Did she give you any other insights to what she wanted to do, Julio, beyond what she said on the phone call?
No, that pretty much she said it all.
Yes, she did. She did.
Yeah.
She did.
She went more. She went pretty heavily on the fact. Again, saying about, teaching them not only where the food comes from and being healthy, human beings,
Right.
but this community that they're building, to let them know that they're not alone, and, they're there for them.
Yeah.
That's their mission. That's their mission.
And it is Children of the Light. And it's a non-denominational Christian mission.
Yes.
But both in Philadelphia and New Jersey.
Yes, both.
In Pennsylvania and
Right,
New Jersey.
yes.
Interesting. Interesting. I find that inspirational.
It is.
I really do.
It is.
And that, again, I can't encourage people enough. 609-685-1880 will get you connected.
Right.
The other thing she really hit on is childhood obesity is an issue and therefore leads to diabetes. My brother is a juvenile diabetic now and almost 60. Maybe he is 60. He's older than me. Anyway, but I think he has more hair.
Yeah.
Anyway, that whole thing of learning to grow vegetables, learning to eat, learning how to eat, and learning about food is maybe the thing that changes the childhood obesity thing.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Educational, and
Yeah.
and just when they start eating that way, they're not going to go back.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
going to say, "Oh."
And they'll understand, and that even if they do, you teach them when they're young, and they'll remember it when they're older, right? Yeah, that's in
Planting
there.
the seed, right?
That's in there. Yep. All right. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back in the garden right after this.